Catch. 40-foot waves, 80-mile-per-hour winds, sub-zero temperatures, and 700-pound cab pods slamming against the decks of their ships. It's amazing and potentially deadly work that could make you a millionaire. Let's say a welcome to the captain of the Cornelia Marie, Phil Harris, and the captain of the Wizard, Keith Colburn. Guys, it's great to have you here. Keith, let's start with you. I've only seen the promos for this show, and they're terrifying. Does it amaze you that people take so much interest in basically what you do for a living?
You know what's interesting is even before this show aired, and I think Phil would agree, if you get into a conversation with somebody and they would ask you, what do you do for a living? The conversation would always gravitate towards, wow, you work up there in Alaska and it's really rough, and so I think it is a little bit compelling what we do.
Describe this job to me, what your work day is like.
Days.
It pretty much never ends. I mean, once we get started, we just keep working around the clock.
Yeah, Phil, you said work days. You go. You just keep going.
You push yourself. Days turn into weeks. You push yourself to literally to the most extreme that you can. That your body will take.
But the money's pretty. The payoff is pretty.
We don't really think about the money. That's secondary.
What do you think about? I mean, is it you just love what you do?
It's catching crab. It's competitive. It's not a money thing. The money thing is something you think about after the fact.
That comes later.
Yeah, it's.
The money is secondary. I mean, once you're out there, you're focused on what you're doing. It's crab fishing, and then ultimately you're just trying to get back to the dock.
And are you competitive with each other?
Sure.
Absolutely.
We're
tonnage, is that what we're talking about?
Well, pounds. We go by pounds.
He goes pounds. I fish tons.
You're competitive even right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
The danger's got to be something that's never far from your minds, though.
That's always on your mind. We don't dwell on it, but the fact is that you can die really, really easy out there. I had an experience this year that I had a pulmonary aneurysm on the boat and damn near died on the boat, and there was nothing we could do to get help. It was blowing too hard for the Coast Guard, and of course I had blood coming up. We didn't know it was an aneurysm at the time. We thought it was something else.
And this is some of what we'll see in the upcoming season.
I'm guessing you're going to see Phil almost kick the bucket, yeah. But it's, what's really, and he didn't quite hit on it, that is at times, even though the Coast Guard's there to keep track of us, help us out, bail us out at times, fly us out, airlift us, when the weather gets too bad, even they're grounded, so they can't do anything, and that's what happened with Phil this year.
Guys, thanks so much. It's a sense of what we'll see. The Discovery Channel's Emmy-nominated series, Deadliest Catch, returns on Tuesday, April 15th. There's more information on our lunch break website, www.wgntv.com/lunchbreak.